The human body is full of mysteries, and some traits are so rare and ridiculous that they seem almost unreal, but they're not. Nature has a knack for producing amazing variations, revealing just how diverse and exceptional humans can be. From subtle quirks to extreme features, these uncommon characteristics challenge everything we think we know about our own bodies. Today we'll dive into some of the most unique and fascinating human features that exist in our world. Let's begin with number 15, Isaiah Acosta, the rapper without a jaw. Isaiah was born without a jaw, but that never stopped him. Using modern tech, he raps, speaks, and motivates thousands, proving that confidence and self-respect can rise above even if you don't have a jaw. Isaiah entered life with a condition called agnathia. It means he was born without a jaw. Doctors doubted his chances, expecting a life of medical setbacks and silence. But Isaiah defied every assumption. Not only did he survive, he thrived, paving a path uniquely his own. He learned to speak using a text-to-speech app, turning what most see as a barrier into a voice for change. That innovation opened doors. He raps, gives talks, and connects deeply with audiences online. Today, Isaiah uses his platform to challenge society's views on beauty, ability, and worth. His words carry the weight of lived truth, resilience, strength, and authenticity. Millions support him not because he's different, but because he's fearless. His journey proves that identity isn't shaped by what's missing, but by how boldly you choose to live. Number 14, Ehlers-Danlos, the story of Sarah Gertz. A lot of us do whatever it takes to make our skin look flawless. Yet this 26-year-old model has proven beauty isn't defined by smooth or wrinkle-free skin. For years, she hid her rare condition, admitting she felt ashamed throughout high school. Everything changed when she submitted her story to the Love Your Lines campaign in 2015, receiving great support. That response gave her the confidence to embrace modeling. There is also a man named Gary Turner from the UK who holds the Guinness World Record for the world's most stretchable skin. His skin, especially on his stomach, can stretch over 6.25 inches beyond its normal range, something unimaginable for most people. While many might see this as bizarre or painful, Gary embraces his condition with humor and creativity, just like Sarah. This condition is called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a rare connective tissue disorder that slows collagen production. Through awareness and optimism, both of them remind people that differences aren't barriers, they're expressions. Number 13, Troy James, the real-life Spider-Man. Troy, or as known by his nickname, the real-life Spider-Man, can contort and twist his body in ways that seem almost inhuman. There was a time when he was hiding his flexibility from the public eye, but now he commands the stage, showing that our oddities can become strengths. As a child, Troy could bend, twist, and fold his limbs into unbelievable shapes. But instead of praise, he faced judgment and ridicule. The fear of being mocked kept his talent in the shadows. Everything changed when a friend quietly recorded one of his contortion performances and uploaded it online. The video exploded, capturing millions of viewers. Suddenly, his hidden ability became his path to stardom. From viral fame to film and TV appearances, Troy turned what once embarrassed him into his identity. Today, his performances leave crowds stunned, not just by what he can do, but by the courage behind it. Each movement is proof that embracing our differences can turn shame into strength and inspire others to do the same. Number 12, the man whose skin defies gravity. What if your skin could hold objects like glue? Jamie Keaton lives with a rare condition that turns his skin into a human suction cup, and he knows exactly how to have fun with it. Jamie looks like an ordinary guy. He drives, works, and handles daily life like everyone else. But one unusual trait sets him apart. Objects naturally stick to his skin. From soda cans to phones, things cling to him effortlessly, almost like thousands of tiny suction pads cover his body. His rare condition might seem odd, but he embraces it with creativity and humor. He's known for attaching drinks to his head at sports events, leaving crowds amazed. Instead of letting it become a burden, he uses his gift to bring smiles. His story reminds us that the human body holds unexpected surprises, and that even the rarest differences can bring connection and joy. Jamie proves that being unique doesn't need fixing. It can be entertaining, curious, and completely embraced. Number 11. Isaac Johnson. Isaac can open his mouth wider than anyone else on Earth. Holding the Guinness World Record for the largest gape at 9 centimeters, he's taken what seemed like a party trick and turned it into global fame. But this feat didn't happen overnight. Inspired by a previous record holder from Germany, Isaac became curious and competitive. He practiced daily, gradually increasing his jaw's stretch until he surpassed all expectations. What began as a playful challenge grew into a mission to make history. Today, Isaac's unique skill is more than just record-breaking, it's captivating. He entertains crowds with daring stunts, wins eating contests, and stuns friends with his unbelievable talent. Yet behind the spectacle is a deeper message about commitment, creativity, and chasing your weirdest goals. Isaac proves that even the most unexpected traits can become achievements if you nurture them. His story shows that greatness doesn't always come from conventional talents. It can start with a strange curiosity and a really big mouth. Number 10. India's real-life electric superhero. Rajmohan Nair, known as Electro Man, generates and conducts electricity with his own body. From lighting bulbs to surviving fatal shocks, he proves that real life can sometimes rival even the wildest comic book powers. Raj discovered his unique ability at a young age. Unlike most people, his body can withstand electric currents strong enough to kill animals or seriously harm humans. He's stunned crowds worldwide by performing incredible stunts, powering light bulbs with his bare hands, wrapping himself in copper wires, and even activating appliances just by touch. But his powers come with danger. Pushing limits has left him temporarily blind more than once. Raj doesn't take his abilities lightly. He trains with caution, knowing the risks involved. Despite the potential harm, he continues to share his gift to spark wonder and curiosity. His story isn't fiction. It's living proof that the human body still holds mysteries science doesn't fully understand. Number 9. The bearded model. Harnum Kaur grew a full beard at a young age due to PCOS. She changed it into a powerful statement, inspiring millions to challenge beauty standards and embrace self-love. Harnum's journey is unlike any other. Born in the UK, she developed noticeable facial hair during puberty because of polycystic ovary syndrome, a condition that disrupts hormones and causes excess hair growth. Most would have hidden it, but Harnum chose courage over conformity. Her 6-inch beard earned her a Guinness World Record as the youngest woman with a full beard. For her, the title was never about recognition. It was about reclaiming power. Through interviews, social media, and public speaking, she promotes body positivity and talks openly about PCOS. In 2016, she made history as the first bearded woman to walk in London Fashion Week. That moment wasn't just bold, it was transformative. Harnum's message is simple: be proud of who you are. Number 8. The Peter Pan of Korea. Well, time is an unstoppable thing. Once you age, you get older, and nothing can reverse that. But for Hyeom Shin from South Korea, time seems to have slowed down. At 26 years old, Shin looks more like a schoolboy than a grown man. He suffers from Highlander syndrome, a rare and still unrecognized genetic condition that slows physical aging. Standing 5 feet and 4 inches, Shin stopped maturing during his teenage years, leaving him with soft skin, delicate features, and the voice of a 10-year-old. The Peter Pan of Korea leads a normal adult life. He wears suits, drinks beer, and goes on dates. Yet his youthful look often causes confusion and social difficulties. Doctors affirm he is healthy, though the syndrome poses unanswered medical questions. Unlike Hutchinson-Gilford progeria, which accelerates aging, Highlander syndrome nearly freezes it. Shin's story proves that while appearances may stall, time itself never does. Number 7. The people with two different eyes. Ever looked into someone's eyes and seen two totally different colors? Heterochromia iridum is a rare, striking condition that's often inherited, turning ordinary people into walking portraits of nature's unpredictability. It causes a person to have eyes of different colors, like one blue, one brown. It can occur genetically or from injury, but either way, it's eye-catching. Only a small portion of the population has it, around 200,000 in the U.S. alone. In Turkey, two brothers, Kerem and Mehmet Selman, were born 7 years apart, yet both share the same condition: one brown eye, one blue. Their vision is completely normal, proving that heterochromia is mostly aesthetic. While kids may face teasing, many grow to love the uniqueness. The condition has sparked myths, artistic inspiration, and even superhero comparisons. Today, people celebrate heterochromia as a rare trait that symbolizes individuality. And be honest, it's cool. Number 6. The monks who heat themselves. Controlling your body like a thermostat sounds impossible, but Tibetan monks can raise their body temperature through meditation, surviving icy nights, and drying wet blankets using only focus and breath. Not all human abilities are genetic. Some are trained. In the Himalayan regions, Tibetan monks have mastered a meditation practice known as tumo. During freezing nights, they wrap themselves in cold, wet clothes and begin meditating. Incredibly, their body heat is enough to dry the fabric around them. This isn't sorcery or myth. It's the result of extreme mental discipline and years of practice. Tummo meditation helps raise core temperature by as much as 17 degrees Fahrenheit. It allows these monks to withstand sub-zero weather calmly and without shivering. Researchers continue to study the technique, trying to understand how deep meditation can influence biology. While most people will never reach this level of control, the monks show what's possible when body and mind are truly aligned. Their focus isn't magic, it's mastery. Number 5. The condition that strikes sleep anytime. Narcolepsy can cause sudden sleep episodes at the worst possible times. From mid-sentence naps to muscle weakness and vivid hallucinations, it interrupts life, even for famous performers and athletes. Imagine dozing off in the middle of a conversation, meeting, or competition. That's everyday reality for people living with narcolepsy, a neurological disorder that disrupts the brain's control over sleep and wake cycles. It's not just excessive tiredness. Narcolepsy causes unexpected sleep attacks, muscle collapses called cataplexy, sleep paralysis, and even dreamlike hallucinations. Despite being portrayed as a joke in media, this condition deeply affects daily functioning. People with narcolepsy have to carefully manage routines, avoid risky situations, and often rely on medications and lifestyle changes just to stay steady. From athletes to public figures, many live with this condition and thrive. But the stigma remains. Too often misunderstood as laziness, narcolepsy demands empathy and awareness. Living with it takes resilience. Every day means navigating unpredictability, but with support, it can be manageable. Number 4. The rare werewolf syndrome. Hypertrichosis, also called werewolf syndrome, causes excessive hair growth across the body. For those born with it, life becomes a daily challenge where normal puberty feels like something far more extreme. Going through adolescence is hard enough, but for those with hypertrichosis, it becomes something else entirely. This rare genetic condition leads to thick hair growth nearly everywhere, except the palms, soles, and mucous areas. While most teens struggle with acne or voice changes, individuals with hypertrichosis face constant stares, social rejection, and emotional tolls. Hair removal techniques like shaving or laser often don't work, forcing many to live with a condition they can't hide. Yet behind this visible difference are stories of survival, strength, and adaptation. Many with the condition learn to cope, educate others, and embrace their identity. With growing awareness, public perception is slowly shifting. Hypertrichosis challenges our idea of what's normal, pushing us to question society's obsession with appearance. Number 3. Edward Mordrake. Edward Mordrake is remembered in medical folklore for reportedly having a second face on the back of his head. Born into English nobility in the 19th century, his case was described in a 1895 medical journal, stating the second face could smile, frown, and even whisper, though no formal diagnosis or autopsy ever confirmed it. According to records, Edward's primary face was handsome and intelligent, but the devil twin haunted him. He claimed the second face tormented him at night, speaking things only he could hear. Despite being well-educated and musically gifted, Edward pleaded with doctors to remove the second face. They refused. At just 23 years old, he died by suicide. Many experts think his case may have been fictionalized, but it's often associated with a condition called craniopagus parasiticus. So, what do you think? Number 2. Taylor Moole. What she thought was a birthmark turned out to be something far rarer. In her 20s, Taylor Moole discovered she was a human chimera, 2 sets of DNA within one body. Born November 5, 1983 in Hollywood, California, Taylor is a singer, model, and body positivity advocate. Diagnosed in 2009, after doctors spent years dismissing her condition, she learned she had tetragametic chimerism, a fusion of 2 fraternal embryos early in the womb. Her body contains 2 DNA profiles, 2 bloodstreams, and even 2 immune systems. These systems sometimes conflict, leading to severe autoimmune issues, allergies to metal, medications, foods, and insect bites. Finally, understanding her symptoms brought relief. In 2016, she went public to raise awareness about chimerism and the dangers of misdiagnosis. She's since appeared on talk shows and inspired thousands to embrace visible and invisible differences. Number 1. The woman who redefined small. Living in a world made for giants, Jyoti Kisanga Amge from India stands just 2 feet tall. Facing daily challenges, she shows incredible courage and the unstoppable spirit of the world's shortest woman. Jyoti holds the Guinness World Record as the world's shortest living woman due to achondroplasia, a rare form of dwarfism. Weighing only 9 pounds, she navigates a world not designed for her, from furniture and transportation to everyday tasks that most never think twice about. Since childhood, she's dealt with obstacles, both physical and social. People doubted her capabilities, but Jyoti never let that define her. Instead, she pursued education, traveled, and even became an actress. Her life highlights the struggles faced by people with dwarfism, from a lack of accessibility to social bias. But Jyoti's story is far more than a list of challenges. It's about boldness. She reminds the world that strength isn't about size. It's about heart, resilience, and being unapologetically proud of who you are. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for hanging with us, and we'll see you soon.